Let me start with a simple question.
Have you noticed how different these wins feel?
The 49ers are still winning games. They are still in the playoff picture. They are still respected around the league. And yet, week after week, the games feel tighter than they used to. Fewer blowouts.
More stress. More fourth-quarter tension. And fans keep asking the same thing.
Why are the 49ers winning close games instead of dominating like before?
That question matters more than you think. Because close wins can mean two very different things.
They can mean decline.
Or they can mean maturity.
And the difference between those two decides seasons. So let us break this down honestly.
No panic.
No hype. Just reality.
First, let us clear something up. Winning close games is not automatically a bad thing.
In fact, in the playoffs, close games are the rule, not the exception. Blowouts disappear. Mistakes matter. Momentum swings quickly.
The teams that survive January are not the ones that dominate in October. They are the ones that execute under pressure. But there is still a reason fans feel uneasy. Because earlier in the season, this team did not just win. They overwhelmed. They jumped on teams early. They controlled tempo. They forced opponents to abandon game plans. That feeling is gone. Now, games feel like battles instead of statements.
Why?
The first reason is offensive approach. The 49ers offense is no longer chasing fireworks. It is chasing control.
Early in the season, the offense attacked aggressively. Big plays, deep shots, heavy motion designed to break defenses early.
Now the offense is more deliberate. Shorter throws, longer drives, more emphasis on ball security. That is not regression, that is intention.
Kyle Shanahan is coaching for January, not highlights.
The problem is that this style leaves less room for mistakes.
When you dominate explosively, one bad drive does not matter. When you play controlled football, every stalled drive feels massive.
That is why games feel tighter. Because the offense is built to avoid losing, not to embarrass opponents.
The second reason is health. Not headline injuries, the quieter ones. The kind that reduce separation by half a step. The kind that turn a long gain into a modest one.
The kind that limit play calling. Those injuries do not show up in box scores, but they compress margins.
The 49ers still have talent, they just have less margin.
Third, let us talk about defensive philosophy.
This is the biggest change, and most fans miss it.
The defense is no longer playing reckless, attacking football.
It is playing disciplined, controlled football.
Earlier in the season, the defense created chaos. Pressure arrived fast. Quarterbacks panicked. Plays died before they developed.
Now the defense prioritizes containment. Limit explosives. Force long drives. Trust, tackling, and communication. That approach works, but it also invites opponents to hang around.
When you do not gamble, you do not create blowouts. You create close games.
And close games feel stressful, even when you win.
Now let us talk about opponent behavior.
Teams are not playing scared against the 49ers anymore. They are aggressive early. They are taking short gains willingly. They are trusting patience. That is not disrespect.
That is preparation.
This team has been studied. Tendencies are known. Weaknesses are probed carefully.
That means fewer easy wins.
Now here is the important part. Winning close games builds something domination does not. Resilience. When you dominate, you do not practice pressure.
When you win close, you live in it.
Fourth quarter decisions. Third down execution. Red zone discipline.
Those moments shape playoff teams.
The 49ers are being forced to win uncomfortable games now.
That is not an accident. That is a test.
Now let me be clear.
There is still risk here.
Winning close means the margin for error is thin.
One turnover.
One blown assignment.
One bad call.
And suddenly, the outcome flips.
That is why fans feel uneasy.
Not because the team is bad.
Because the safety net is smaller. Earlier in the season, this team could survive mistakes. Now, mistakes feel fatal.
That is what fans are reacting to.
So, what does this mean heading into the playoffs?
It means this team is learning how to survive.
Survive bad weather. Survive hostile environments.
Survive momentum swings.
Those are playoff skills.
But it also means this team must be nearly perfect.
There is less forgiveness. That puts pressure on everyone.
Quarterback.
Coaches.
Defense.
That pressure is real.
Now here is the key question. Is this a warning sign or a championship trait?
The answer depends on one thing.
How this team responds when things go wrong.
Watch the next time the 49ers fall behind.
Watch how they respond to a turnover. Watch how the defense reacts after giving up a long drive.
That response tells you whether close wins are building confidence or exposing fragility.
Because playoff teams do not panic. They adjust.
Right now, the 49ers are showing signs of adjustment.
They are not perfect. They are not dominant.
But they are learning how to win when things are uncomfortable.
And uncomfortable football is January football.
So yes, the games are closer.
Yes, the wins feel heavier.
But that does not mean the sky is falling.
It means the training wheels are off.
This team is no longer playing to prove it belongs.
It is playing to survive. And survival is how championships are earned.
The real question is not why the 49ers are winning close games.
The real question is whether they are ready when close is the only option left.
That answer is coming.
And the next few weeks will tell us everything.